Alright, everybody, welcome to episode 274 of Psykos and Platters, always powered by coffee each and every time. That's right, kids, in my Waffle House. Big ass coffee mug. Waffle House around Christmas time. You can buy them over there if you have a Waffle House around you. I gotta get this year's when it comes out. So listen, I know I just got done doing a video yesterday, but I did have a comment. Donna Jo Cat Lady went off and said to me, she goes, that the lighting that I have from the lighting bar makes it look spooky. Well, yeah, I guess it does kind of make it look spooky. It almost reminds me a little bit of, now I didn't grow up with this guy, but Ghoulardi, you Cleveland people over there, used to do some kind of weird lightings. I'm talking about the original Ghoulardi, before the Ghoul took over. Alright. This is a bitch piece. Yeah, I'm just letting you know now. This is completely opinionated. Alright? And I welcome comments. I'm hoping this is a conversation starter, to tell you the honest truth. Because music fans, what news came out today? What news came out today? How about, well, the Rock Hall of Fame, the sham, the Hall of Shame, corporate bullshit, announced their 2020 nominees, 16 of them. Okay, gonna run down the nominee list. You have 4 nominations for the 2020 Hall of Fame: Pat Benatar, Dave Matthews Band, Depeche Mode, Doobie Brothers, Whitney Houston, Judas Priest, Kraftwerk, MC5, Motorhead, 9 Inch Nails, Notorious B.I.G., Rufus with Shaka Khan, Todd Rundgren, Soundgarden, T-Rex, and Thin Lizzy. That's your 16 nominations for Rock and Roll Fan Vote, which they're doing it a little different this year. So let's run down this, shall we? Pat Benatar. I like Pat Benatar, okay? Late 70s she came out onto the scene. One of the best female rock singers, seriously, of that era. I'm talking about, of course, late 70s to almost late 80s, when then it started to dwindle. But those were her hit-making years. Maybe I'm being biased because I had a crush on her. I don't know. But there was a nice catalog of material there. I think Pat Benatar is a good choice. Dave Matthews Band. I don't know if I just happen to have bias due to jam bands. And don't get me wrong on this, okay? Grateful Dead. I like the Dead. Jam band. It is rock. Okay, psychedelic. Allman Brothers, Southern rock, jam band. They deserve to be in there. I just don't know what it is about jam bands. I just never been maybe a big Dave Matthews Band fan either. I used to play a game with my late wife Jessica. Let's find the perverted lyric in the Dave Matthews song that was playing on the radio, because he usually hid some shit in there. Doobie Brothers. You know what? Okay, I had a conversation with a friend online. All right, but in Messenger. Is it wrong? Okay, I like the Doobies. I do. Up to 1975, pre-Michael McDonald, okay? Because, in my opinion, for whatever reason, the minute Michael McDonald joined, it's like they lost their balls. I just never liked any of the stuff. What a Fool Believes, Minute by Minute. No, I can't. I love the rocking stuff of that early 70s stuff. And you know, truthfully, I liked it when the Doobies came back in the 80s. The Doctor, you know, stuff like that. They showed that they could rock. I just don't like the Michael McDonald era. Michael McDonald, to me, never a big fan. The only time that I ever liked his work was when he did background work for Steely Dan. That seemed to work. It complemented the music. But as far as for the Doobie Brothers, I like the 70s stuff. Whitney Houston. Why? As somebody commented in a newspaper, what instrument did she play? Whitney Houston does not belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She is not rock. She is pop. She is. She is pop. Let's face it. Okay? So that's a wasted nominee right there. Judas Priest. Judas Priest got shafted in 2018. Okay? They damn did. And I'll tell you why. I saw the totals of the votes within the last 48 hours. They were jockeying between the 5th and 6th position. Because I guess the rule of thumb goes in the fan ballot is that the top 5 get thrown in. It's really strange. I don't really understand. But I saw Judas Priest squeaked in at number 5. But they were shafted and didn't go in. I was pissed. I was pissed about that. I still am pissed. Kraftwerk. They're what do you want to call it? Electronica. Right? Is it rock? Is it rock? I'm sorry, okay? I know. I'm going to have a lot of people probably bitching at me about all this. Is it rock? Is Kraftwerk rock? I don't know. MC5. Good old Motor City 5 from the late 60s. Protest rock. Hard. Heavy. They should have went in too. I kept voting for them. I think they managed to get almost to the middle of the pile. Motorhead? Oh, you're damn right. You're damn right Motorhead should go in. By the way, I guess there's already a controversy about Motorhead too. They are only putting in the classic 3 members. This is another thing that I think is bullshit. Okay? If you're going to go into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and I'll take a good example here. It seems like, you know, and I know, like I said, it's corporate BS. They seem to pick and choose who can go in a band and who not. When it was the Grateful Dead, they all got in. Every member that was in the Grateful Dead, at one point or another, got in. They're in there. Kiss. Alright? So when Kiss went in, and I'm glad Kiss got in, but it was only the original 4, the classic 4 members, and I'm like, no, you know, I'm sorry. I think that if a band goes in, every member that has contributed to a album, alright, a studio album, live album, I don't care, if they are a part of the constitute of the body of work that the band did, they should be in. Okay? Bar none. So in other words, besides the 4 and Kiss, Vinnie Vincent should have been in, Eric Carr should have been in, Bruce Kulick. You get my drift. It's Eric Singer, Tommy Thayer, all of it. Okay? All of them should have been in. I hate this pick and choose shit. 9 Inch Nails. I like some of their stuff. Trent's interesting. I'm not sure what to think about that, though. Once again, that kind of falls in electronic, industrial. Kraftwerk could be industrial sometimes. Notorious B.I.G. Why? I hated it when Tupac got in. Tupac is not rock. Put a damn Rap Hall of Fame in, for God's sakes. Go put a Rap Hall of Fame somewhere in the country. Notorious B.I.G. goes there. And don't get me wrong, I like some of his music. Not all of it. Same thing for Tupac. Have a Rap Hall of Fame. Do it! Seriously. It needs to happen. Rufus with Shaka Khan. I like Rufus with Shaka Khan, but I'm not, I mean, okay, it's R&B, soul, and yes, they had Tell Me Something Good, which I love that song. There's another song, too, it's escaping me. I'm just not sure if there's a lot more better candidates to go in. Todd Rundgren, yeah. Whether you love him or hate him, Todd Rundgren did some interesting shit over the last 50 years. From Nas to Utopia to the solo stuff. Sure, he whines a little bit, but so what? We're not talking about the person, we're talking about the music. And honestly, I think that his merits also for producing a lot of bands, Badfinger, Grand Funk, Tubes, which we'll be talking about them in a little bit too, all of that. I think Rundgren deserves to be in. Soundgarden, is it only because, of course, Chris Cornell being dead? I don't know. Yeah, Soundgarden was one of the founders of the Seattle movement, the Seattle rock movement. I get it. Okay, I like some of their stuff, but not all of it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. T-Rex with Mark Bolan, of course. T-Rex should have been nominated a long time ago. You know, honestly. Bolan was interesting. And Thin Lizzy. You damn right Thin Lizzy ought to go in. Phil Lynott and company deserve that stuff. They really rocked. They really, really did. So I already talked about, you know, either all the band goes in, you know. I think another thing that needs to happen, I don't know how they would do it, a write-in vote. I think if you are doing a ballot, you should be allowed at least a slot for a write-in vote. In fact, you know, since they let you pick for up to 5, they either can add it as a bonus vote or it could be one of your 5. But you should be able to be allowed to write in a vote. And if it turns out that the numbers do real good, then guess what? It lands in that 5 for the fan ballot. That's just me. So, who's not on the list? I ended up doing a lot of internet poking around over the last 24 hours here. I said poking, huh? There was a few lists that I gleaned off some of this stuff, but I got visuals. Once again, opinion piece in the comments below. If I'm missing somebody, tell me. Tell me who do you think belongs in a true Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, okay? Because you know damn well what's first. Monkees. Yeah, they have been shafted so many damn times. Supposedly, there was, it's a rumor, I think, but somebody on the hall board leaked out. The reason why the Monkees are not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is because if they let the Monkees in, then that means Cowsills, Banana Splits, Partridge Family, and I'm like, really? This is the reason why. The Monkees, as you guys know, I'm a very huge fan. The Monkees did a lot more than bubblegum, okay? They did experiment. They did psychedelic. They did country rock. There's a bunch of stuff here, okay? They weren't just a one-trick pony. Monkees deserve to be in. I'll tell you that right now. Here's another one. If I can get the damn thing off the pile. Come on. Must Have Maiden. Iron Maiden. Oh my God, Iron Maiden should have been in. Oh jeez. The 80s work alone. Okay. From 80 to 90. 92? Whenever Dickinson left? Yeah. That, and then of course, you know, they came back, and they still are doing stuff. Still, Iron Maiden, Must Have Maiden should have been in. Ronnie Dark's gonna like me for this one. Paul Revere and the Raiders. Paul Revere and the Raiders need to be in. Okay? Who cares if they wore the Revolutionary War outfits? They did a bunch of garage rock, damn it. They did. Yes, they dabbled a little bit in bubblegummy type stuff. Not much. It was mostly garage rock and thoughtful music, like Indian Reservation. Uriah Heep. Uriah Heep is long overdue. Long overdue. The Tubes. I love the Tubes. It is art rock. It is art rock, the original parts. And then, yes, they did go commercial. The 70s work is my favorite. Even up to Complete Backwards Principle. I like that album too, even though they tried to go commercial. But the 70s work is what got me for the Tubes. Here's another one. Three Dog Night. Why the hell is Three Dog Night not in there? 1969 to 75, their golden years. Here's something. How about Stars? Yeah. Stars need to be in. Jethro Tull. Jethro Tull should have been in a long time ago. Foghat. We're just going to speed up shit here. Yep, Savoy Brown too. Foreigner. Foreigner needs to be in. Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Badfinger. Badfinger. Roky Erickson. Yeah, Roky Erickson. The 13th Floor Elevators and his solo stuff. I'm telling you. Tommy James and the Shondells. Molly Hatchet. Violent Femmes. Yeah, I know. Miss You. And let's see. Blue Oyster Cult. Why are they not in? And lastly, Grand Funk Railroad. Yes. There's others too. I mean, there's a big ass list here that I gleaned. Bad Company, Harry Nilsson, Johnny Burnett Rock and Roll Trio, Ravens, Marvelettes, X, Moppa Hoople, The Runaways, Benny King, Alice in Chains, Devo, Brian Eno, Slayer, Procol Harum, Big Mama Thornton, Clovers, Ravens, The Jam, Nick Drake, Captain Beefheart, Dick Dale, and Big Star. And a crap load of others. So, like I said, opinionated piece. Put in the comments. Am I missing somebody? Tell me who you think needs to go in. I want to hear all the answers. I want to see all these answers. Because, let's face it, we know, in the VC and the music fans know, who the true rock and rollers that belong in a fan-based institution, not a corporate-based one. Alright guys, I'm going to shut up, okay? Thank you very much. I love you, VC. I do. You take care. God bless. Rock on. And, I don't know. Go spin some vinyl, for damn sakes.